Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
So the Halloween Kills premiere has finally taken place in Italy. A movie that I am looking forward to, being a huge Halloween fan. But I'm also not going to let the fact that I'm a Halloween fan cloud my judgment either. Because I heard something today that could be cause for concern. And this goes out to all the level-headed individuals who watch me every day and understand what it is that I'm against. And not the crowd that's going to just show up in my comment section just to insult me over my opinion.
Fuck you!
But Jamie Lee Curtis spoke about the real-world message contained within Halloween Kills. And yeah, based on Hollywood's track record, I have red flags going up all over the place. And unfortunately, I'm getting visions of Candyman 2021 once again.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Now, I don't think anything could be as heavy-handed as Candyman was, but I do think this is worth talking about for those people who just want to go to a Halloween movie and be entertained. In all fairness, most of us haven't seen the movie yet, and these messages could be delivered in the proper way, with subtlety and not overshadowing the whole movie, of course. I actually think it's an interesting idea to add some deeper ideas to a slasher movie. It just has to be handled in the right way. It has to make sense, it has to fit the story that they're trying to tell organically.
That makes sense.
Jamie Lee Curtis proclaimed that the 2018 movie was such a success because of the way that the writers sought to go deeper with the film's story. Now, I personally think the success of that movie had more to do with nostalgia and name recognition, but I digress.
Oh man, I got peanut butter on my penis.
She went on to say that what the writers figured out was that, and I quote, "We are on the verge of a wave of women coming into their own understanding of trauma." Basically, she's equating the strength of the characters in the movie with the strength of the women dealing with the incidents that led to the Me Too movement. Now, I don't personally see a direct connection there, but if that was their intention when making the movie, then I say bravo, because that was handled really well. I do think it's a bit strange that she's acting like it's somehow groundbreaking to show women having strength in adversity in a film. The horror genre has been doing that for years. The final girl trope was built on that idea. You have your Ellen Ripleys and your Sidney Prescotts, just to name a couple. Sidney Prescott literally transforms herself into a different person based on all her near-death experiences throughout the Scream franchise.
Not in my movie.
And you could say the same for Ellen Ripley. So basically what I'm saying is that's not really anything new based on film history. Jamie Lee Curtis went on to say that Halloween Kills might benefit from a similar sensitivity to its times. There's an actual line in this movie that says the system is broken. And she talks about how people in the real world are all rising up right now and fighting against injustice. Now, I can see parallels here with the character of Michael Myers. And I already said that I think it's a cool idea to show the town revolting against this person who continues to terrorize them. And if that's all the connection it ends up being, I think that'll work out nicely, and I don't think anybody would question that.
Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot. It's serious.
The problem will come if the film makes overt or direct connections to real-world problems. As I've stated many times, you can have messages in your movie, just don't insult my intelligence in the process. Leave it up to the audience to make these connections or not. Let people view this movie as a slasher movie or as something else if they choose to dig a little deeper. The fact that Jamie Lee Curtis is mentioning this message doesn't do the message any favors.
Message!
I don't remember Stanley Kubrick coming out and saying The Shining is about this or it's about that. He placed imagery and shot things in a certain way to suggest certain ideas, but people more or less came up with these conclusions on their own. That's part of the fun of talking about movies, is that you get to see how people interpret them differently. If you flat out state, this is what we're doing here, it kind of ruins the experience in more than one way. And just for clarification, it's okay to force people to think a little bit. Frankly, I think a lot of people need to think for themselves a little bit more. To be clear, I'm not saying that this movie is 100% agenda-driven. I'll watch the movie in October and I'll judge that for myself in my review. But again, this is a red flag for better or for worse. And that's not my fault, I'm just going off the recent track record of Hollywood movies. And my job is to relay information to people who want it. People who deserve to have all the info so they can make an informed opinion about whether or not they want to watch this movie. So let me know what you thought about all this in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Shut up.